witnessed in Jacaranda?
I found it shocking because it was happening in the presence of police officers. You could even see, I mean, on the screen, you could actually see some of these faces. Nobody's been arrested to date. How is that possible? And, you know, stoning the deputy president, I mean, I think it's even commendable that his security detail didn't open fire. Because when the security of the deputy president is at stake, they need to use all means to defend him, to protect him. So I really did find it shocking and very, very unfortunate. And it's sad because it is like we have not learned anything from 2007. It is also unfortunate that it takes the international eye to be keenly focused on Kenya for politicians and the state to behave. Because in 2013, you remember how calm and muted the whole campaign was because ICC had their eye on Kenya. But somehow, since the ICC contestations were set aside, we seem to be backsliding back to the same old way of doing politics. We need our citizens to come to a point where if you don't agree, I mean, if you don't agree with my views, why attend my rally? Why come to my rally to disrupt? You know, why allow yourself to be used that way? And the question we need to ask is, why haven't the police arrested anyone? And we could see some of the people who were carrying out this violence because there was a huge contingent of police officers on the ground. So how did it happen in the midst of this? This is the question that I keep asking, and it's really dangerous because those kind of things can trigger a ripple effect, because we must not forget that the deputy president is a leading contender for many. So it will be seen as though, okay, fine, so this is what you've done to our guy. You wait, when you come to our, our place, we shall also do the same to your person. Okay. And I think it's frightening, and it mustn't be encouraged in any way.
Okay. Beatrice, there were claims that the persons who disrupted or sought to disrupt the deputy president from addressing those gathered at the Jacaranda grounds were mobilized by the political class. Some names, a name, I don't want to mention it because I'm not involved in the investigations, but a member of parliament was mentioned. What do you think is at the root of this? What is the problem here?
You see, the problem with all of politicians, all of us, we start, and one of the things we have performed so well is that whenever our supporters, wherever they are, do something, we don't take action, we also don't condemn. We don't even come out and say, we know it's you and you and you. So let's go back, we start from U10. So U10, you go, you hit choppers, you finish, nobody talks about it, we move. We go to Kisumu, nobody talks about it, we move. We go to Migori, we go everywhere. And now we've come Nairobi. So even if you talk about Nairobi now, and you did not do actions of the first ones, you see, young people, one of the things you might think even it's a politician, let me tell you, these supporters also just come out and do something. You'll be so shocked even yourself, and you're wondering, so why did they just do this? But they've already done, but they're your supporters, and you must come in now as a leader and stand. So for me, one of the things I am just saying, this thing of our young people being very, one of the things I've also realized, young people, when they believe in you, they will not care anything. I remember when we were doing nominations, young people just went, I won't say where, 300 on a border just because their leader was not given a certificate. And they drove into the home of the leader. They decided to destroy, and it is a place where you can't just even go. By the time the police are coming, they are overwhelmed, they are wondering, okay, do you start shooting these young people? What do you do? And they are on borders, they are rowdy, and they do not want to listen even one word. And by the time you are finishing that, you are wondering, okay, did this just happen? And these young people have taken this border from like 34 kilometers to get to where they want to go and get justice. And it's within the city center, this city center, by the way. And you just look. And so there's something we have to do.
Okay.
We must ourselves who have taken these young people, made them to become our, we call them Jeshi, we call them all good names, which is okay, but they are our sons. It is time also we start looking at it and asking ourselves, is this the right way to use our young people?
Okay.
Is there a way we can bring back that sanity ourselves by ensuring this young person has a different innovation he can do to improve his life, or a job, or just something?
Okay.
Because one of the things also that has taken people into all this is also that the levels of lack of employment. So you come and you decide, today I will give this, and so young people will do this. And for me it is, as a mother, I even when I'm campaigning, I can see. And if you're not careful, anything can happen even when you're with them. And you're just in your own campaign, and they are all with you. But they have this tension that, Mom, I want you to see me. And this also, I want you to see me. So they come out, you'll think somebody has sent them. First of all, they've come out just to say, hey, this is our place of our guy, so you can't just come. So you might be blaming a politician, but also the supporters have this energy that they say we are protecting.
Okay. Do you agree,
Which
Dorothy?
it has to come and stop. And it can only stop the day all politicians, whether you want to tell me you are where or where, we have the same character. We have to agree. It has to stop. And these are our sons. These are our sons we must think.
When you say
of
you have
where.
the same character,